Let us now learn about how to read the dates in history. Earlier, dates in history used to be expressed in BC and AD. The BC stands for before Christ or before the birth of Jesus Christ, whereas AD stands for Anno Domini, which means the year of the Lord. But nowadays, historians uses BCE and CE. BCE stands for before the Common Era and CE stands for the Common Era. Earlier, to express a date in BC, the historians wrote the date as 600 BC. Similarly, the dates are expressed in BCE as 600 BCE. To express the date in AD, historians wrote the date as 1600 AD, and the same date to express in CE, the historians wrote it as 1600 CE. Now let us understand with the timeline. The center of the timeline where 0 is written is counted as the Common Era and expressed in C. Towards the right side of the Common Era, the dates are expressed in CE and they are forward counting. Towards the left of the Common Era, the dates are expressed in BCE and they can be called as backward counting. Let us now learn about how to calculate the dates in history. To find out the time period between two dates, either in BCE or in CE, just subtract the smaller date from the bigger ones. For example, let's suppose you have started a factory in the year of 1500 BCE and ran the factory till 500 BCE. Here you can see both the dates are in BCE. So to find out the total years of functioning of this factory, you need to just subtract the smaller date from the greater one. So the total years comes 1000 years. So the factory runs for 1000 years. Let us understand the same in CE. Let's suppose you have opened the factory in 500 CE and ran for 1000 CE. How many years the factory ran? The same process applied. Subtract the smaller date from the greater one. You get 500 years. Now, to find out the time period between two dates when one is in BCE and the other one is in CE, just add the two dates. For example, let's suppose you have opened a factory in 1000 BCE and ran till 1500 CE. So to find out the total working years, just add both the dates, because the factory ran for 1000 years in the past, that is in BCE, as well as it ran for another 1500 years in CE. So to find out the total years of, just add both the dates, 1000 BCE and 1500 CE. So how many years we get? 2500 years.